Good morning. It's about 5 o'clock. I heard the cows all night mooing. When I came up, there was some deer down in the pond, and they were fighting the flies too. I think I'm about 35, maybe closer to 40 miles from the dam. I got very little rain here last night, just sprinkled on me. But boy, did it blow and lightning and thunder. Heck, my journal writing last night was terrible because the flies were eating me alive. It was so hot. I was dripping sweat off my face onto the paper. I think I'm going to get pushed off the river again today for wind. I'm going to go as much as I can. It is calm as can be right now. Well, hey, have a good day. I'll catch you back in on the water. The river did rise about a foot and a half last night. I made the joke before I went to bed that I had, oh, you're fine. The river's got to rise 2 feet for it to give you a little day update so far. So it is about 9:30. They're just slow miles, I'll be honest. Had a headwind. It really just laid down, and I'm wondering if it's laying down because of this rain I got following me and got in front of me. So I had a 22-mile day and then 23. Yeah, she was able to zip in front of me yesterday. She was on the water at 5 yesterday, she said. And just all the hours I sat out over the last couple days, she was able to catch me and zip by me. She was flying. She's going to be done at the dam. She sent me a couple messages this morning. We did a little back and forth when I got in the signal. This little lake, so there's been it's just been a pain in my butt. I would have been, if I wouldn't have had that breakdown yesterday, I'd be finishing today. But it's whatever. It's okay. So yeah, it's going good, but yeah, just not exactly what I want, but that's okay. As long as I'm making miles, you know, you gotta go to work. Some days at work are not good days, but you have to show up. You gotta be in the office if you want to get things done. Yeah, the wind has picked up quite a bit, but the next, I don't know, about 8 miles or so, I'm gonna be hooking around here, the Turkey Head. So I'm in that 8 or 10 miles where I'm sheltered by the peninsula, and it'll hook around. And yeah, I'll be able to stay out of the, gain some miles and stay out of the wind. By the time I get around, it should be really picked up, and I'll have to make some decisions about what to do then. Okay, so I just did some math. I have 26 paddle days left after today. I have to average 38 and some point change miles a day from here on out. We are right on that cusp of days. But they say in an hour the wind's supposed to be 25 miles an hour, so that's not real happy to be on the water weather. I do have my life jacket right there, easy to grab. So I believe this is home for the night. So it's 4:30. Oh, I got a message from Ann. That was a nice video from Ann, or message from Ann. So here's where I'm at. I'm gonna call it a day. Yep, I'm gonna get my solar panel out. We'll get that charging. I do have the chance for a storm. I think it's gonna go south. Spray from that log when the water hit it. I was able to get a nature shower today. Actually felt pretty good. Got all the sticky off me. I'll put some fresh deodorant on and I'll be fresh and clean to sleep tonight. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I'm happy out here, having a good time. Adventure of a lifetime. I woke up this morning at my normal 4:30, looked outside. Waves are still big enough that I didn't want to get on. And then they broke down to about where they're at now. This is doable. Annoying, very annoying, but doable. So there was rain coming, so I let that go away. The rain's passed now, So it's time for me to get moving. It's gonna be a annoying day. I got 15 miles to the dam. That's where I want to get to. I did, as you can see, I lost quite a bit of beach last night. All right, so I'm back on the beach again, probably after an hour or so going. I broke the same rudder string I did the other day, this guy here. Now that one that lifts it, it's awful worn, just same as the other day. But hey, you know what? The positive news, I fixed it pretty quick. I don't know, I'd say I was here 30 minutes. I don't know. Little disgruntled with it. It only lasted 2 days. So it broke here at the back end, it ripped off 4 inches, broke off there at the tail end. So I just got to do what I got to do and keep moving. I'm at a little bit of a loss. All right, so I'll give you an update. I thought I noticed there's something sharp back there because it cut my line right near the knot, but it left enough there for it. And I saw that this one appears to be the same thing. So I might try to make a rudimentary way to fix it and run the, well, the rudder lines are still hooked up, just the putting it in and holding it down. So I might make a rudimentary way to hold it down and see what I can do with that. Otherwise, until I decide to do that, it broke right out in the middle of that open water crossing I was doing. I'm out of the waves now. I think I'm going to just keep moving. I've been holding my paddle and just brake to point the front of my boat. And that's probably how I'm gonna proceed on from here on until I can figure something out. I almost made a joke earlier today. Today is the most, so I can still see all the white caps out there where I'm protected from them. Today it's been this lake, these 70 miles I've traveled so far on this lake, has been the most frustrating of the whole trip. I do have a rule. You don't quit on a bad day. I'm just gonna limp along and see how far we can go. All right? Take it for what it is. All right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll just deal with it as we go. So I can see, I think around this next corner I'll be able to see the end of the lake, see the views. I'm gonna shut her down and keep moving. This probably will affect how much I get it out, the camera, because I can't have free hands anymore. That is why I like this boat. And yeah, that's just what it is. All right, so I think I'm a pretty resilient guy, so I'm just gonna keep going. This is what we got, right? Been out here 46 days, and max, I think 27 more to go at the max, I do believe, and somewhere in there. Yeah, we're gonna go from there. I'll catch you guys later. Made the portage from the far side of Lake Sharpe. I can't even remember the name of this lake. So I have no idea what I'm going to do in the morning. When I start going, I'll deal with it then. So I'm going to tie a string from there and just put it in a place tie it around there. And that I believe will give me enough to hold her down. I'll go bottom side here to bottom side there. And I believe that'll be enough. So I was able to get a shower right over there in the shower house. Filled up all my water. I got my battery bank is plugged in over there. But we're at mile 987. And so there's a town in about 10 miles downstream. And it's got the campground's got a Dollar General next to it, or Family Dollar, something like that. I'm going to resupply there. I'm going to buy some zip ties. So every morning I can zip tie that rudder down. And a zip tie will be weaker than the plastic, so if I do run aground, it'll just snap. Which I don't think I will run aground. And then in the evenings, I'll just cut it off or try to take it off nice, and then every day I'll put it on back again clean. I was thinking about I'll string it up tomorrow, tie it up with string before we get going.